So today we're going to discuss about review set 14a about the application of of the differential with the harder topic, word problems. Okay, the tangent. So actually, the question is not too complete to give you the clue. Anyway, if I change all the question just by one word, two words, the equation of tangent to y equals blah 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 at x equals 1 is 2x minus y equals 1, right? So this will be the equation of tangent. It's supposed to be like this in the complete way. So first thing first, you have x equals 1. So what you need to do is try to find the y. That's the first priority, because first priority is to find the point, right? So this is what I never teach. I never realized that this will be the easiest way to do. So a times 1 plus b over square root 1. You just change the x by 1 to the equation. And then you get the a in terms of a and b, right? A plus b. So the points are, and the point is 1 comma a plus b, right? This is x comma y as it is given on the question of x. And we get the y in terms of a and b with a plus b, right? So this is the point. Keep that in mind. So this I make it I make the symbol star. So that's the essential point. And next, tangent, the equation of tangent. So first thing you need, second thing you need to derive the y, right? So y equals a. Oh wait, on it. U equals ax plus b. This is what you usually see, right? This is the quotient rule. But by the way, you have another idea, another way to do simply. Can I just write this? I just make it simple. Ax over square root x plus b over square root x. It is an additional and subtraction rule, right? So you don't have to do the quotient rule, u xn v minus u v xn over v square. In this case, if you modify a bit on the fraction, you will get easy. A square root x, right? Just substitute, or you just change a x power 1 minus half, right? So x power half plus b times x power negative half, because it's on the fraction and it is square root. If you have any question about this, if you have any trouble about this, just use u over v, up to you. Just use the quotient rule. But this case will be a lot easier, so you don't have to think about the the over thing and the over v square. You don't have to write the symbol of u, uxn, v, vxn, and so on. This will makes you a bit efficient, a bit, not too much. So half a x power negative half, right? You just put the half in front of the a, so to make it more simple. And minus, right? Why minus? Because you put the negative half below, right? Negative half b x power negative 1 over 2 minus 1, negative 3 over 2, right? Just do the derivative. Now use x equals 1. So the gradient of the tangent would be, see, as simple as that. I never thought about this before. 1 power negative half, 1 to the power of anything is 1. So again, you need to put it like that. So in order to make it more clear, it's clear, right? X is 1, x is 1. And the value of the gradient is, half a subtract half b, right? Because 1 power of anything is 1. Yes, Vicky?
Wait, for like this part and this part, why
Yes,
is one like negative but the other one is not?
good question. Ax power half, I want to derive. So a times half x power half minus 1, right? So it become, I put a half in front, ax power negative half. Yeah, that's right. Okay, glad to be. See, right?
I mean,
Then,
like, when you derive ax over
oh, from here to
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Ah, there you go.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's ax over square root x is equals to ax over x power half. Is it?
Yes.
So ax power 1, if it is divided, you subtract ax power half. How about
Uh,
this? B over x power half. if you put the denominator to the numerator, the sign of the power will be negative. Remember? So for example, a power -1 is 1 over a. 1 over x power -5 is x power 5, right? So that is the basic of indices. Remember, Vicky?
Okay.
And then you can do the derivative as usual. So we derive from this part. Okay. And then we have the m in terms of a and b, and the y is also in terms of a and b, but still don't get confused yet, because there are so many confusion in front of you later on. So now what you can do is try to use the help of y equals mx plus c to find the equation of the tangent, right? Again, you may ask me anytime if you think that you have any problem. So y equals a plus b, just substitute. Equals m, okay, m is so much, but we gladly know that the x is equals to 1, so you don't have to change anything about the x, right? And c is something that we need to find. So you can annihilate the bracket because it multiplied by 1, so you don't have to change anything. So you can find the value of c is equals to a subtract half a is half a, b minus becomes plus, plus half b is 3 over 2b, right? We get the c. What next you have to do? You have to put it in a line equation. Again, y equals mx plus c, right? I put it on the right side. So y keep y by, the m is given half a minus half b, half a minus half b, bracket x, right? And then plus half a plus 3 over 2b. And this will be equal to what is given in question. This is equal because they are saying about the same thing, the tangent, the equation of the tangent. This is the equation of the tangent through our calculation, through derivative. This is the equation of the tangent through the question, through the clue. So you have to equalize them, right? So you need, first thing first, it's still on the unordered position, right? So which one you want to make it in order? Of course, you put this one, right? Rather than you put the y becomes x. If you modify this, you will waste your time. If you modify this, again, you waste your time, but in a shorter time. So 2x minus 1 equals y, right? I just change this. 2x minus 1 equals y, and I just switch the order, left becomes right, right becomes left. So y equals 2x, 2x minus 1, right? I just switch the order, and then you can see the parallel. This will be a plus, this will be the m, and this will be the c, right? So use the simultaneous linear equation. That's the way you find the a and b. First equation. Second equation. Wait, I put it below, better. If you can see clearly, you just can subtract this, you can annihilate the a. But for the sake of our sanity, I don't know what to tell you about. You multiply by 2 in order to solve, to annihilate the fraction. Okay, annihilate the denominator. So make it more simple. Don't subtract this. Anyway, you can do it, but I don't think it will be effective. It's efficient, but not effective. So a minus b equals 4, right? And then a plus 3b equals -2, and you do the subtraction. Wait, are there something wrong? Oh yeah, okay. So after you get the a, you can cross, you equalize the a, you can cross this, cross -b minus 3b minus 4b. Wait, I think I did something wrong here. Might be, I don't know. Wait, a plus b equals m. M is half a minus half b. You put this, So becomes C. Okay, I get different answer from the previous. It's 6. So the B will be 6 over -4. So the B will be 3 over negative 3 over 2. I put the negative in on the left side, and then you can put it here. 2, wait, -1, C equals here, C equals -1, Y equals 2x minus 1. Okay, let us show the, let me show you the answer key later on. Okay, I think there's something wrong somewhere around either this or the previous answer. So A minus -3 over 2 equals 4. So A plus 3 over 2 equals 4. So the A is 4 minus 3 over 2. Okay. Oh, I hate this. 8 over 2, 5 over 2. Is it right? On the answer key? Wait, I need to check it. 5 over 2 and -3 over 2. Let's see for the answer key. Number 2, yeah. Set 14A, number 2. If you set 14A, number 2. Oh, this is the right one. Nice. -3 over 2 and 5 over 2. Okay, this is the right one. Don't use the previous. See, -3 over 2 and 5 over 2. Bang. I did something wrong on the previous question. So this is the right one. Okay. Oh, got to look at that question. That answer key. Okay, next. Let's go to number 7. Wait, 7. Where is it? Where are you? 14A number 7. Okay, got it. So I will send this to you. So what is the answer? The answer is this. Okay, any question so far for number 7? 2, I mean. No? Nice.
I'm kind of confused because you got different answers from the other one you showed us.
I think the previous answer is I did something wrong on the calculation, but the way I do is still the same. Okay, I think it's calculation. Yeah. You can determine. You can check my previous answer. What's the wrong thing? But later, I think we don't have time to do that. Later on, if we have extra time, I will show you what is wrong because I don't know what's wrong previously also. Okay, next for the number 7. Okay, sorry for the previous mistake. This is the right one. Okay, but can you follow the idea about this one, Kendra?
Yeah.
Nice. Now number 7. Wait. This is quite simple. I already do this, by the way, to prepare for our lesson today. Number 7. Find the coordinates of P and of Q if the tangent to 5 over square root x is at 1,5. So this is 1,5, and they are sharing the same point, right? So I just simply put this, right? Negative. Okay, put the negative because it's on the denominator and it is square root. Now the y-axis or the gradient of the tangent line is equals to 5 times -1 over 2x power -1 over 2 minus 1. I have to do it slowly and in detail. -5 over 2 x power -3 over 2. And if you have the x as 1 and y equals 5, you put x1 in this question. X equals in this clue, right? In this tangent equation. So -5 over 2. Okay, thank God it's 1. Why? Because 1 to the power of any bad number is always 1. Neutral. Mt equals -5 over 2. That's the tangent, and this is still the tangent. The PQ is tangent, not a normal, so you don't have to change anything, right? And then we get the Mt, and also the point is already given 1,5. X equals 1, y equals 5, right? So these are the clue that is enough for us to find the C, right? So the y equals 5. So this is a line equation. So you use the green color one. Green, because it's green, right? So y equals m. Oh, wait, sorry. You have to put everything. 5 equals, right? I put 5 here. Equals m. Wait, I think There you go. 5 equals m x plus c. 5 equals -5/2 plus c. So the c will be 5 plus 5/2. So c will equals to over 1, 15/2, right? After you get the c and m, the gradient or the equation of the line of PQ. So equation of line PQ is y equals -5/2x plus c, right? Then P is the y-intercept, Q is the x-intercept. You know that the clue of y-intercept is where the x is 0. So you find the P. So yp equals -5/2 xp as 0, right? Because 0 comma something plus 15/2. So we know that the point of P, xp is already 0. It's given, right? It's already shown in the graph. So the point P is 0 comma 15/2, of course, right? Because this is 15/2. And to find the value of Q, we know that this is the x-intercept. Therefore, the yp
Wait,
equals...
Hans,
Yes?
why do we drop the exponent -3/2 in the slope? I mean, like in the equation.
Oh, because if you want to... This is the curve, right? The blue part is the curve.
Mhm.
This is the curve. And if I derive the curve, it will be the equation of the tangent, right?
Mhm.
So this is the equation for tangent, and specific, we have specific tangent, we have the specific point at 1, right? So you put the x as 1, so you can get the value of gradient of MQ, PQ, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you have to understand that if you derive the curve, you will get the tangent equation. Right? So this is
Okay.
for PQ. Okay, continue, yeah. So yp is 0, and you can find the xp just inserting this formula, right? So 0 equals -5/2 x. Wait, it's not p, it's q. Sorry, it's q, right? Q is the x-intercept, where y equals 0, plus 15/2. Put everything to the left side. I mean, the unknown to the left side equals 15/2. Okay, you multiply everything by 2/5. You will get xq equals 3. So the point Q will equals to 3, 0. Done. Find the coordinates of P and of Q if PQ, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's the answer. So the point of P here, the point of Q is here. We'll give you some notes, some important notes. This is y-intercept. This is x-intercept, right? Continue. That's for number 7. Now, what else? 7 and then 10. Okay, let's do number 10. So 10A is something that needs another knowledge. It's learn. Okay. Consider the function f(x) equals x plus ln x. Find the values of x for which functions of x is defined. So, by the way, if you want to know the idea, if you have to know the idea that this x can be anything, and this x is located at the inside of ln, right? So ln x has its characteristic. So the x needs to be more than or equals to, more than 0. It cannot be 0 either, because of the ln, because of the ln prohibition. Okay, ln x characteristic. Okay, so question B is quite simple. Find the sign of fx and x and comment on its geometrical significance. So we know that if x is more than 0, so the B, sign of fx and x, so just write it down, equals 1 plus 1/x, right? Because ln x derived to 1/x. And the sign of fx and x is always positive, right? Because if 1 plus 1 over something that is more than 0, it's still positive, right? 1 plus something. So if it is more than, if it is 1 billion, for example, the x is 1 billion, so 1.00000001, for example. So Sign of fx and x will always, fx and x will always more than 0. Even it cannot be 0. It is way more than 1. Okay, but it is positive, right? So the sign is positive. So in this clue, we know that comment on its geometrical significance. So it never reach 1. Okay, the geometrical significance never be less than 1. Okay, it always, I think better use the positive words. Always more than 1. Okay, the gradient always increasing, right? Because this is the gradient, not the y. Careful, you need to know that fx and x is the gradient, increasing function. So the graph will be like maybe like this, as always, increase, 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 and never going down, right? If you want to prove later, you can prove it later. See, sketch the graph of y equals fx. Oh man, okay, we need to draw the graph. Fx equals x plus ln x, right? So I think you need to use the helping tools, the calculator tools. This one. A moment. Man, why it's maximized? Oh, there you go. What is it? GeoGebra. Okay, I'm more prepared right now than previous 2 meetings. Function of x, y equals x plus ln x. See, always increasing. Go up, go up, go up, go up. And the gradient is always positive. See? So this is the curve, and it is, I don't know why it's 0.5 blah blah blah, but yeah, it just put x as, y equals 0, so something. I don't know. No idea about why it has to be like that. Why the curve is like that way. So I copy this. This is for question C.
But is there a way to graph it without a?
I don't think so, because ln is something to do with calculator, as always. Okay, e and then ln. So if I have another a regular x cube, for example, polynomials functions, I still can draw it. But if ln or e, I think we always agree that we need to use the helping GeoGebra thing. Okay. D, okay, find the normal. So D, you have to find the MT first. We already get the MT equation here, right? 1 plus 1 over x, where x equals 1. Let me do the x first, right? So x equals 1, right? When x equals 1, actually it has to be here, right? And then this is the equation of the tangent, and the normal will be like this. But we never know about the details unless we do the calculation. This is the MT, right? Okay, just make a rough sketch, M normal. Later on, do x equals 1, so the y equals 1 plus ln 1, right? As it is given on the question. Another calculator. Yeah. Okay, show. There you go. Faster, faster. Oh, there you go. So 1 plus ln 1. Oh, 1. Oh, nice. It's also, yeah, it's shown on the graph, by the way. Sorry. It's shown on the graph 1, 1. And the tangent is, we don't know because it's detailed, but I guess it's 1. Because it has to be like that. See? But again, I don't know. I never know. So put it here. 2. See? So MT equals 1 plus 1 over x, right? So 2. So MT equals 2. M normal equals the negative reciprocal of it, right? So it is negative 1 over 2. And we have the point, we have the m, we can find the gradient. And we can find the equation. Y equals mx plus c, the y is 1. Mx plus c. 1 plus half equals c, right? So c equals 3 over 2. I better write the mixed fraction, the improper fraction than mixed fraction. I don't know why. That's only my preference. So you can use 1 over 2. You can use 1.5. You can use this, even this as a negative 0.5. But I keep on my old school way. Okay, so you can use either one. So y equals m x plus c. But if you want to do the modification, you can do like this. So the equation is 2y. So the equation of the line not always y equals blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. So negative x plus 3. There you go. This is same. Yeah, depend. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Okay, let me know whenever you have any question on this part. Next. Then 12. Oh, 3 more numbers. Okay. Okay. This will be quite challenging. Why? Because it is the kinematics. So now we deal with the word problem. 12. This is not, I don't consider this as a word problem because this is still clear. It's clear enough to see that you know what is the tangent, what is the normal gradient, and so on. So this is talking about kinematics. What is the first principle or the main idea about kinematics? If you derive the s, you will get the v. If you derive the v, you will get the a. That's the rule. Okay. Derive. Okay. So we have the position. So this is the position. This is the speed or velocity. This is the acceleration. Velocity and acceleration. Draw sign diagram for each of them later. So let's do vt. Right. This is the velocity. Equals to 6t cube, 6t square, get it? So I just do fast because it's only a subtraction rule. And then minus 18t plus 12, done. And then the sign diagram. So what to do on the sign diagram? First thing you need, by the way, if you don't use calculator, it's so complicated, but later. Focus on the derivative first. Do it one by one. 12t minus 18, right? So the sign diagram for VT, let's do VT. What to do on VT? If you draw the sign diagram, there you go. I think you can do this. This is V, this is T. And first thing first, do you remember how to draw the quadratic function? I bet some of some of the concept is lost in your mind. So this one, first thing you need, in order to draw, you need to find the the y x-intercept. Okay, but focus on the sign diagram. You only need to do one thing, this only. But if you draw, you have to find the y-intercept and then the maximum and minimum point or the vertex, right? Remember this? So, but for finding the sign diagram, for making the sign diagram, you only need this x-intercept, okay, or y this as 0. So focus on what you call on v first, okay, on the velocity. So to find the y and x-intercept, the y is supposed to be 0, right? So 0 equals 6t squared minus 18t plus 12. Oh, you can simplify. Okay, nice. Simplify, divide by 6 because 0 divided by anything is 0. T squared minus 3t plus 2. Okay, you can do the factorization. T minus 2 minus 1, right? So this is 1, the 0 maker. Wait, I make it more distant. 1 and 2. So at time equals 1 and time equals 2, the velocity is 0. So it is changing its direction, right? But is it smiley or curvy or frowning? Smiling or frowning? As you can see, I think you know the answer. This is A. A is positive, right? A is negative. A is positive, so it is smile. No, smile. Okay, when it is smiling, we know that this will be like this. Okay, we know the sign now. Less than 1 is positive because it is on top of the x-axis. The y is positive. this also positive, and this will be negative, right? Because it is below the curve or the x-axis. That's for V diagram. How about A, the sign diagram? How to do the A sign diagram? Okay, 12x. Okay, I think it's quite simple. Again, you draw the A. This is A. It's a linear equation, by the way, because we don't have to square at all. T, and then zero maker. So when zero equals T equals zero. Wait, when A equals zero. So when A equals zero, so 0 equals 12t minus 18. So the t will be, oh no, wait, line equation, simple. Don't think too hard. When t equals 0, so the at is equals to negative 18, right? When t equals 0, negative 18. So 0, comma, negative 18. I just put like this. Sorry, the drawing is not so good. It's not in scale, super not in scale. But I think we better do, we better change the t on a bit top of this. Okay, because this is negative 18. And then when a equals 0, see when a equals 0, so 0 equals 12t minus 18, so 12t equals 18, right? So the t equals 18 over 2, 12, sorry, 12. So t equals by 6 by 6, 3 over 2, 1.5. I think I can put this 1.5, right? So the drawing will be like this. So the a is increasing, of course, because the gradient is positive, remember? And the sign diagram, oh, this will below the diagram. This is below the diagram. Oh, so this is negative, this is positive, right? Because it's already after 1.5 second, the acceleration is positive. Before 1.5 second, the acceleration is negative. And you have to limit your drawing. Don't draw this because t start from 0. T can never be negative. So limit this. Okay, and limit this also. That's it, the sign diagram for question A. Now go to question B, find the initial condition. Oh, piece of cake. So B, you need to find S0, V0, and A0. Right, S0, just put everything on S. So the position is on negative 5, right? Because 0, 0, 0, negative 5. Negative 5 meter left. You can use your wordings. If V equals 0, it is 12 meter over second. No, centimeter. Okay, centimeter over second. Be careful about that. It is speeding up. Speed up, right? Okay, speed on wait, right. Okay, just write it down. Right, left, right. Okay, and when a equals 0, negative 18 over second square. This is the usual units that you need. This is retarding or decelerate. Okay, that's for question B. C, describe the motion of the particle. Okay, you put S2, V2, and A2, right? Do it on your own. D, find the times and positions where the particles changes direction. This is the clue. When it changes the direction, the Vt equals to 0. Okay, not the V0, careful. Vt equals to 0. So 0 equals 6t squared minus 18t plus 12. Oh, we already did this previously with the sign diagram, so no need to do it one more time. This will be what we already done, that you need to put it here. So t equals on 1 second or t equals 2 seconds. So when it changes direction at 1 second and 2 seconds, t equals 1 and t equals 2. And position, okay, the time is already, so you need to find S1 and S2. I don't want to do this, wasting time, but you know how to do it, right? And I will do the highlight so you know that's still blank. You need to find it on your own by yourself. Okay, there you go. That is answer. Wait, answer. Here the sign diagram, and this will be the answer. Okay, next. Draw a diagram to illustrate the motion of P. Okay, we can do the diagram right now, but we know that we are still lacking of some points. You never get the T, S, I mean. So anyway, this 0 is a stationary point, right? Okay, I want to do it fast, yeah. Wait, T equals 1, so 2 minus 9, right? I just put it here, girls. So I just use my normal calculator, it's faster. 2 minus 9 plus 12 minus 5, so the answer is 0. Wow, okay, the initial position at T equals 1, as T equals 1 is 0 meter, cm, I mean, and S2, so 2 times 8 minus 2 square, 2 cube is 8, right? Minus 9 times 4 plus 12 times 2 minus 5, negative 1. So that's it. So the initial position is, this is the S, yeah. Wait, this is the S, this is the T, and the initial position is at negative 5. We already did that previously, negative 5, right? So this is negative 5, and at T equals 1, it is 0. At T equals 2, it is negative 1. So this will be like, bang, there you go. Okay, why? Because it is a stationary of S. So the curve will be like this. Okay, go up, go down.
Wait,
But
why
again,
do
the T can never be 0. Yes, sorry, can never be negative.
why do you put 1 and 2?
Okay, because when T equals 1 and when T equals 2, it reached the stationary point. Get it?
Oh, I thought it was 15 and 25. Whoops.
Yep. You know how to do it, right? So stationary means it's turning point. We don't have to put the double derivative in order to find whether this is maximum or this is minimum. We know that the curve is like this. So with the starting point is here, right? I use the other color, red one. This starting point. Wait, too dark. This is the starting point, and the other point, the stationary point is here. Okay, so we know that this is curve. It cannot be like this because this nature is a stationary, so it has to turn, turn, turn. Okay, turn, turn. If you want to prove, or if you're quite, you need to doubt everything here. So y equals 2x power 3 minus 9x minus 9x power 2. Okay, it's getting near to the answer, 12x minus 5. Right, there you go. And it's proven, right? 1 and 2, where it is turning its direction. Turn direction, change direction, change direction. It's shown. Okay, determine the time interval. Wait, draw. Okay, done. E. Okay, this is E. Oh, this is E. There you go. E is you can draw E from D. Yeah. Now F. Determine the time intervals when the particle speed is increasing. The particle speed is increasing. You know that when it is increasing, the double derivative of this is 0. Wait, no. When the v is increasing, when the particle speed is increasing. Oh, shoot, man. Oh, I know. When the particle speed is increasing. So when speed is increasing when the v or ds dt more than 0, right? If it is 0, it's not changing at all. So it is from 0 to 1, right? This is 1. This is 2, right? The time frame. So when it is at this part, I want to highlight this. There you go. So when t equals, when 0 until t, sorry, 0 t1, right? Not equal, because if one the turning point, so the velocity is decreasing, if it's 0, and when 1 until 2, the velocity is decreasing, right? Because it's going down. The m is negative. And then from 2 t, done. No equal sign for the 2, right? Because when it is at 2, the gradient is, or the speed is 0, and it is stop increase going up. Okay, there you go. Or if you want to make it more simple, just use the sign diagram. 0, 1, 2. The time frame is about here. And the 1 and 2 cannot be filled with a whole circle. Why? Because it has no equal sign. Okay, there you go. And above 2, it is increasing on and on and on and until it stopped. I don't know when it stopped because the graph is not giving you any clue. Okay, that's F. Okay, let's go for the next question. Last question. Wait, is it last question for number 13, 16? 2 more. Okay, we still have 15 more minutes. See, we are so plenty of time. 13. Wow. Wow. Okay. So we need to analyze the picture right now. A rectangle ABCD is inscribed. Inscribed means drawn inside within the parabola y equals k minus x squared. That's the parabola. And if OD equals x, okay, if OD, I want to make the drawing bigger. The curve's supposed to be bigger so we can see it clearly. And I think this will be big enough for you to see the details. Wait, where is it? Okay. Oh, it's huge. Oh, I like it. So next, erase. Okay, no need. Show that the area of AX, okay, the area of rectangle A equals blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if OD equals X, as you can see on the question, OD equals X, right? OD equals X. So just write it down. So the C will be X comma something, right? And the B will be negative X comma something. Okay, this is the hard you can get I think this is hard to get the idea. Okay, OD equals X, the distance of OD equals X from 0 to something equals X, so it is X itself in terms of X, right? And then it's when it is still on the curve, at curve, so the Y will be K minus X squared, right? And then B also negative X comma, they share the same Y, right? Same height. K minus X squared as well. And this will be O. Wait, sorry, this will be unknown. So this is negative X comma 0 for A. Okay, I just write everything. A equals negative X comma 0. B is equals X comma 0. B equals to negative X comma K minus X squared. Wait, I need to put the K longer so it can be different. You can see it clearly. It's different from x comma K minus X squared. And how do you find the area? Area is the length of AB times the length of AD, right? Area of X, so AX equals to AD. What is AD? If the distance is X here, this distance also X, right? So 2X. So I just write down AD times AB. So no need to use the area rule, the formula of what you call formula of the distance by x1 minus x2 square. No need. Just look at the graph. Okay. AD is 2x, right? Multiply by AB. What is the length of AB? From 0 to K minus X squared. Okay, K minus X squared. That's all. Right? This is the length. Wait. Width, length times width. Yeah, this is length. This is the width or the height. Up to you. You can use either way. So area of X will equals to 2xk. Oh wait, 2kx as shown on the question. No problem. Minus 2x cubed. Done. Proven. The area of ABCD is a maximum when 2 square root 3, AD equals 2 square root 3. Okay, so AD is 2 square root 3. So the area is maximum when, write it down one more time. Let me show you how to do. The area, if you think, oh, okay, I don't have any idea about this, find K. How do I find K? Area is maximum, right? Maximum, so it means that you need to derive, right? K is constant, so don't change this. X becomes 1, right? Minus 6x squared, right? It is 0, right? And then you can put everything to the left. I mean, the positive one, and the negative become positive. Divide by 2. Right? And you have to find the value of K, but still it's x squared. So we have another clue. AD is 2 square root 3. So AD equals 2 square root 3. What is AD? 2x, right? AD is 2x as given. So 2x equals 2 square root 3. So the x will be square root 3. And you can put all the way of the x below here. So k equals 3x squared. K equals 3 times square root 3 squared. And then we get the answer of 9, right? Got it. Give me a moment. Wait, yeah. Okay. Any questions so far for number 12 or 13?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so next one, last one. 16. Oh, I don't expect that this question is hard. We don't learn about the related rates. Because the related rates is so freaking hard. So it's open box. Okay. Open, so it means that you need to ignore the top side in order to find the area, but the volume is still the same, right? So let's go here. A manufacturer opens stills a capacity 1 meters cube. Okay, we know that this is x also because it has its symbol equal size, right? So the volume is 1, the still cost 2 per square meter. So we are finding the area. Now focus on what is given, volume, right? LBH, remember? Volume of this volume of the cuboid. Man, I lost my words. X times y, x squared y. But look at the question. Look at the next question. Oh, it's in terms of x, so you need to change the y, right? Y1 over x squared. Can I just put this x to the left? So 1 over x squared equals y equals 1 over x squared, or can just write y equals x power negative 2. Keep this. Oh, and you want to change this. Okay, x power negative 2 better, right? And then find y in terms of x done. B, hence show that the total cost of the steel, we don't want to find the cost first. We have to find the area. So area is left, right, use the simple or old school way. Top, no, not top, because it's open. Bottom, front, back, right? Left and right, front and back are equal because x times y. So 4 times x times y plus the bottom, right? So this is equal, right? Xy, 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 xy plus bottom is x squared, x times x. Y is already x times 2. So 4x times x power negative 2 plus x squared. So it has to be 4 over x. Yes?
For the A,
Yep.
when y is equal to 1 over x squared, would it become Wait.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never
Okay,
mind.
get
Never
it?
mind. Whoops.
Yeah. So this is the in terms. You can use either one, either top or bottom, but I think bottom will be more okay because we can derive that. And when you do this, see, it's more simple. But you can just do this also, right? 1 over x squared, right? It's the same. It's the same. Yeah. So that's the area, but still we don't get the answer yet. So for the cost will equals to 2 per square meter. Okay, this is square meter, right? So 2 times 4 over x plus x squared. So 8 over x plus 2x squared. Proven. Right. Find the dimension which will cost the least. Okay, least clue. C x and x equals 0, right? Because it is stationary point, maximum, minimum, right? So 0. Oh, wait, write it down first. 8 over x is annoying, -1, right? Or 2. So Cx and x will equals to -8x power -2 plus 4x. Okay, I think your teacher is, I think your teacher understand that the related traits is too hard for you to be tested. So this will be the maximum, the hardest question, I think. But still, can manage it, right? Put 0. -8 over x squared plus 4x. I hate the square. I hate the fraction times x squared. Can I? So 0 equals -8 plus 4x cubed. Put 8 to the left side. 4x cubed. So the x cubed will equals to 2. So x will equals to cube root of 2. Done. No, not done yet. Find the dimensions. Dimensions has to be written in L, B, H, right? So the length is square root 2, cube root 2, I mean, square root, how come? And then the height is x power -2. Oh, okay. Cube root 2 of -2. Right, so this is the length, this is the base, breadth, this is the height. Done. Or if you can, what is this? What is this? Okay, you can write 2 1/3, 2 1/3, 2 -2/3. Right? This will be your answer. The dimension, you don't have to write anything else. If you multiply everything, you will get 1. Let's try. Just try. 2 power 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 minus 2 over 3. 2 power 0. And it's 1. And it doesn't cancel all the all the clue. Yeah, it's still consistent to the rules. Okay.
Hans, can you explain B again?
B. Bravo. I see. So the total cost. So if you are finding the total cost, you need to know that what is the cost based on, right? The cost based on area, square meter, right? So first thing before you find the cost, you need to find the area. I don't use the open part because it's I don't use the top part in order to find the area because it is not there, it's open, right? So left, right, front, back, and they are the same, x, y, x, y, x, y, x, y, right? And then that's 4 means 4 times x times y, 4 of the area of the side part, the side here, front, back, left, right, front, back, and then plus by the bottom part. The bottom part is square based, right? It is x squared. So this is the area, and in terms of square meter, right? If it is in square meter and the cost is 2 per square meter, you just multiply by 2 for the A. For the 2 times A, right? 2 times the area, $2. By the way, this is $2 times by the area. Get it, Vicky?
Yep.
Okay, and then in order to make it least, okay, Cx and x equals 0. Why? Because it has to be the derivative of the x equals to 0. Derivative of the function equals to 0. Okay, and then we get the x. And if you want to find the dimension, it has to be in this form. The format is always there. Okay, always like that. I mean, I will send everything to you. I hope this meeting is our I can pay back for all what I did previously. 2 meetings, not so good, but now I think it's better, right? I can stop the recording right now.